Are there aliens and UFOs in the Bible? Despite the endless expanse of the universe, questions about things we do not fully understand have always been part of human curiosity. One of the most exciting and controversial aspects of human inquiry is the possibility of life beyond our planet, particularly unidentified flying objects and aliens. From ancient scriptures to modern science, the concept of UFOs and aliens has inspired stories, movies, and even serious research. The idea that there may be other beings besides us has opened doors for endless discussions and debates. Did you know that the first mention of aliens and UFOs is stated in the Holy Scriptures? In this video, we will discuss various aspects of UFOs and aliens, from their history and famous reports of appearances to modern research and the potential impact of their possible existence on our society. Whenever the topic of extraterrestrials is brought up, it always sparks debate not just among scientists but also among religious groups. Some argue that if extraterrestrials and UFOs are proven, it would shatter the belief in a creator, since they are not mentioned in the Bible. Nor is there any mention that God created aliens or life on other planets. Others claim that this would prove that the verses in the Bible are not true. However, many assert that extraterrestrials and UFOs were indeed mentioned in the Holy Scriptures. To clarify the meaning of the terms being debated, it is better to understand what extraterrestrial means. The term terrestrial refers to things or beings related to the Earth or living on Earth, such as animals, plants, and other life residing on the planet. Thus, when we say extra or beyond in Latin, it means outside, and refers to things or beings that originate from outside our planet, such as aliens. Like other planets, moons and stars, asteroids, or anything that does not originate from our world, technically, extraterrestrials are real because there are many things outside of Earth. However, when we speak of extraterrestrial life, it refers to life that exists outside our planet, or the aliens. And if we mention UFOs, these are unidentified flying objects, which are now renamed Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena, or UAP. They were initially called aerial phenomena, but because UFOs are not only seen in the air but also in water, the term anomalous is used instead of aerial phenomena. According to many, UFOs were first mentioned in the Holy Book in chapter 1 of the book of Ezekiel, verse 15. As I looked at the living creatures, I saw a wheel on the ground beside each creature with its 4 faces. This was the appearance and structure of the wheels. They sparkled like topaz, and all 4 looked alike. Each appeared to be made like a wheel intersecting a wheel. As they moved, they would go in any one of the 4 directions the creatures faced. The wheels did not change direction as the creatures went. Their rims were high and awesome, and all 4 rims were full of eyes all around. There is no doubt that what the prophet Ezekiel saw was astonishing thousands of years ago. Metaphorical, yet it has sparked debates. But if you think about it, isn't a UFO an unidentified or unrecognizable object? However, in Ezekiel's description, what he saw was clear. 4 wheels on the ground, each with another wheel inside, and rims thick and full of eyes, meaning he was able to describe or identify it. If we revisit the statement, it is clearly said to be a vision and not an aerial phenomenon, unless it is given its own interpretation as what happened to Moses on Mount Sinai when the 10 Commandments were given. They heard startling and deafening thunder, saw dazzling lightning, and a thick cloud envelop the surroundings. But it was not an alien invasion as speculated. Instead, it was an event described in the Bible as history. So, the perennial question remains: do aliens really prove there is no God? Perhaps the discussion or debate about extraterrestrial life will never cease, because, according to conspiracy theories, authorities are allegedly hiding the truth about ETs, because if people knew there was life on other planets, the truth in the Bible would be undermined. Moreover, if it were proven that there are aliens like those depicted in movies, creatures with large eyes, long fingers, and slim bodies, all religions would be destroyed. If that's the case, why don't we examine it in the book of Revelation, chapter 4, verse 11? You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory, honor, and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being. In the book of Psalms, chapter 33, verse 6, it says, By the word of the Lord the heavens were made, and all the host of them by the breath of his mouth. It is clearly stated in the scriptures, without a doubt, that God created the sun, moon, and stars, as well as other planets, and perhaps asteroids, comets, and black holes were not mentioned, nor were magnetic fields, solar flares, dark matter, and so forth. Because if each of these were individually listed in the Bible, it would be too extensive. Nevertheless, there are still claims that aliens were not mentioned as part of creation. So to clarify this, it would be better to examine the book of Nehemiah, chapter 9, verse 6. You alone are the Lord. You have made heaven, the heaven of heavens, with all their host, the earth and all things that are on it, the seas and all that is in them, and you preserve them all, and the host of heaven worships you. There is no doubt that God alone created everything that exists in the heavens, and then gave life to all creation. So if aliens do indeed exist, it is clear that they are included in what our Lord God created, if they are real. In Colossians chapter 1 verse 16 it says, "For by him all things were created, things in heaven and on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or powers or rulers or authorities, all things were created by him and for him." Thus, it is clear that everything in heaven, whether seen or unseen, was created by God. So if extraterrestrial life exists, the Bible itself provides the answer about who created them. The claim that if aliens are proven to exist, it would disprove the existence of God is called a non sequitur or irrelevant in debates. It's akin to saying that because the internet or the dark web isn't mentioned in the Bible, it automatically means there is no God. The truth in both cases is a non sequitur or irrelevant. Whether aliens exist or not, their existence is not linked to whether there is a creator. Instead, if there is life on other planets, it only affirms what is stated in the Bible, that everything in the heavens was created and given life by God alone. Perhaps in the future, everything will be clarified regarding the reported UFOs and aliens, whether they actually come from another world or are just fabrications by some to distract us from the truth. The debate over aliens and UFOs continues to be heated, but there's nothing wrong with having an opinion or not. What's important is that your conviction in what you believe in remains unshaken. Even if the debate you face is hotter than coffee, the foundation of your faith will not crumble. What's your opinion on our video today? Comment down below.